The sound is unmistakable, whether it's acoustic or electric, plugged or unplugged. The richness brought to a piece of music by the sound of the guitar is remarkable. So a few years ago, when guitarist Tom Cameron was teaching a few kids from his church how to play, the suggestion of making the lessons available to the rest of his church and community came up. Soon the idea took off, Guitar Church was born, and let's just say the opportunity of having affordable guitar classes offered in church was music to many ears.
Guitar Church is an equipping ministry, so we provide the resources to churches so they can train and equip people to worship God. It's also an outreach ministry. One person said to me, guitar gives a voice to worship. That's a really cool statement because some people never will sing praise, but put a guitar in their hands, it'll come out of their mouth.
4 years after the launch, Tom Cameron has really struck a chord, with almost 10 churches offering the 10-week curriculum under the Guitar Church banner every weekend.
The Lord opened the door for Guitar Church to blossom. And since that time, we've got 7 groups registered and growing. So, and then I always get raving reviews back from the pastors that run the program. So I know it's successful. I know the model works. By faith, if a church takes it and they can see the possibility of it, it will reach their community.
With the popularity of games like Guitar Hero and the simple cool factor that comes with the guitar, it's clear Cameron has tapped into the right market. And finally, many closet guitar players, both in and out of the church, are finding a way to release their passion. And that's what brought me here in the first place. So I have a confession. For years, I've wanted to learn how to play guitar. So when I heard about the Guitar Church and the fact that it's a club that helps people learn how to play guitar, I had to come and see it for myself. Westview Baptist Church in Calgary, Alberta, is one of the churches that adopted Cameron's Guitar Church idea and has seen many from their surrounding community, as well as their own congregation, come out each Saturday for lessons.
It has been, I think to date at this church, one of the most effective outreaches. We have approximately 85 people come here every week to just learn about guitar and to just realize that, we care about them.
For Tom Cameron, creator of Guitar Church, the outreach is what really matters. Music, he says, is just the tool.
The fruit is in this. With Guitar Church, what's the value in it for a church to do it? It's an outreach ministry. I can, on a Sunday morning, be up on the platform and playing with my worship team and pan the congregation, and I can point at that person there and that person there and another one over there are all here because of Guitar Church.
And the outline of a typical Saturday at Guitar Church is simple and welcoming, which makes it so successful, says Tom Cameron.
The way that the model works again is Saturday mornings, 2 hours. First hour is a clinician guest speaker. Second hour, we break them up into beginner, intermediate, advanced. Then I have hired, or I have people from the church. Within the church body, there's a lot of people that have enough knowledge about guitar that they can help, serve and make it happen. You don't have to be a proficient guitar teacher, first of all. So what they do is they take a beginner's teacher, and then we have coaches. So these are just people in the church that know how to play the basic chords, and they pan around with the people and teach them how to play those things. Once they know the basics, then we teach them a song. And by the time 10 weeks rolls around, they can play Here I Am to Worship, Here I Am, and they can play some songs.
And for many, getting to the place of actually playing more than just a note comes from getting first-hand advice from some incredible guitarists, those that have made it in the music business and also have a faith in Jesus.
We've brought in celebrities that are Christian too, like Paul Coleman from the Newsboys, Glenn Kaiser from Res Band, who's like a grandfather of Christian music, Bob Halligan, who's wrote hit songs for Kathy Mattea, to Kiss, to Ted Nugent. Again, these guys are born-again Christians.
We're gonna run to Jesus
And the amazing part about bringing in these guitar greats, Cameron says, is the fact that they attract a wide age range as well.
Within 2 weeks of starting the program, you know, we had over 100 people coming into the thing. And the interesting thing here, I thought my target group would be the majority, but it ended up being I had 12-year-olds to 70-year-olds.
Wow.
And the really cool part of it is this. 50% of the people that come to this program are beginners. So you have the kids that are going to come that have what I call spike and horn guitars. You know, the ones that are shaped like stars and everything?
Yeah, yeah.
And they, you know, they have the hair and they got it coming over the eyes and the black and the finger and the whole bit, you know. They got the rock and roll look. But sitting right beside them in the beginners class is Grampy. And Grampy's got an acoustic guitar. So both of them is such a contrast, but it's so cool. Because that kid that only plays and listens to heavy metal, he grows an appreciation when he comes to Guitar Church of this other guy's music style and taste.
For mother and daughter, Sharon and Jessie, Guitar Church has also helped their family grow closer as well.
Well, we wanted to be together as a family, and so all 4 of us are signed up. And then we had a guitar sitting in our home for about 20 years, and we thought, this is the time.
So with that, I also decided to join the class, if only for a day, to see if I could pick up any tips that would help me learn how to master the guitar.
How about the fingers? Because my fingers get a little, they hurt a little after playing. Is that also a big challenge?
Well, our teacher, he taught us a chord last week, and you have to press hard to get the sound.
Right.
But your fingers kind of get used to it.
Okay, so they do get used to it after a while.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Let's go here.
Yeah.
So with my fingers ready for the pain only a guitarist could appreciate, I thought what better opportunity to learn more about playing the guitar than to have Tom Cameron give me a private lesson.
Right?
Let's try Wild Thing. We gotta stay.
I'll stay there.
Let's just say I'm still learning. No fault of Tom's. Maybe some of us just need to stick to what we're good at. In Red Deer, Alberta, Magdalene John, 100 Huntley Street.